And again, we got this thing, this thing. Okay, we are ready to rumble, which sucks a little bit, but it's not much I can do. I want this to be as small as it can so that I can concentrate on this one. If I would have to choose, I would still be choosing this platform over this one, considering it can be traded from web page, don't have any installations or something. That's a very huge advantage. But for me to, I don't know, move around time frames to what to see like this broad view of daily, then hourly with my levels, then this one with the pivots, with the VWAP, the move averages, what all I want. I've just set up this the way I want this to look. And obviously, probably, if I am profitable on that, I would I would need to volume. Yes, I would need probably to still move to this because it's not sustainable to just trade on two different platforms at the same time. Well, it's yeah, you can do it 1 hour, then adjust that and do a daily. But you have to flip through that, and if you still just wanna like here, I can flip my eyes here and see where I'm at exactly if I'm breaking this level or not. For instance, that today I'm thinking we're gonna go down. At first, we're gonna definitely go down and see the anyway, just going up. Maybe go down and then turn around and go up. But from now, from the open, from everything, from this pivots, yeah, it's a huge possibility of a go breakdown, and we probably will have a huge opening range today, which sucks because huge opening range like often indicates me the bad breakthrough or continuations. It's more like a reverse trade, and there's not a lot I can do. But and also if that goes to the like the downward, what I mean by that. Okay, if that goes, down and I would have to short this, like by looking this, why would you want to short this market? It's been going up since when? For 2.5 months. It's been going up. So, like choosing to short this market, it's not the wisest choice. You know what I mean? It's not the wisest choice, but obviously, if I will have to do it, I will short it. Maybe for the break and touch of that, but it never comes back, it never comes back. It just goes up and up and up and up. So, okay, it's not that, it's that. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see. I have this. I hope I'm gonna be able to execute my trades today flawlessly because yesterday we had, or 2 days before, we had some issues with market buy instead of these. That gave me a little bit of anxiety, and on top of that, I lost 100 in just in nothing, just because I bought it instead of putting an order, and I had to skip this contract instantly. Not skip, close the position instantly. From a psychological point of view, I'm advancing because when I misclick it, I instantly closed it without any hesitation, without any doubt. I have to close it. And my old version, like even 1 month ago, would have held that position and hoped for it turn around and go to break even at least. And that way I would be in a big drawdown. But today me just closed it instantly. Okay, so let's see. We have 2 minutes till the open. We're ranging for the past, actually from the morning. There was a huge drop at the night, right off. No, not right off the open, just at 3 o'clock in the my time. We went straight down for what? And why did it happen? I actually don't know. But you see, it's 200 points down just in 20 minutes. In the night session, it's a huge number. So that's why I'm right now, actually, today, I'm expecting some moves to be made because of this. When everybody got short, maybe someone will cover it, and that means that we're going up, and then we're going down, or we continue shorting. Because also, like, these moves represent that something's like moving in the market. Like here, for example, there was nothing on the daily, and still continued nothing. But when there's some interesting moves in the Globex, we tend to have something also not the worst happening on the open. Okay, 45 seconds. There's some chills in my stomach, but I'm very sure that I will not do anything stupid. I will just execute the way I execute. I will follow my strategy unless something like a very big red flag for me happens. But from now I see we will cover the shorts, obviously. Look, in 10 seconds we're going up like a boom. I mean, definitely to this level. It's just un. Look, 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 look. We're going green, big green, big green. We going green, big green, 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 big green, 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 green. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, see, see. What I told you. We going big green, big green. 91. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Damn. I mean, it frustrates me sometimes when I call out what's gonna happen, and I'm at the open. There's a lot of times I'm right. There's a lot of times I'm right, but I'm not executing that because I don't have any statistical data to support my. I don't know the risk. I don't know the target, like statistically, or just I'm going to follow the momentum, or just going to follow the some kind of even numbers. But like, it definitely. I mean, sometimes I might be wrong, but like maybe one. I don't know. What would be the risk? This level, this. So we are not. Are we at least, for example, if I would be okay, let's say I take here, I say, okay, we go on green. My risk would be this one, right? So that's what? 59 in cash, or let's say 30 points. For the upside, did we get 60 to be it 1 to 2? No, we didn't. At the best, it would have been 1-to-1 risk to reward, right? So is that the kind of thing I want to be in? I don't know. I don't want to take 1-to-1 trades because they're not sustainable. Or then like where the low where is the stop loss? I don't know. Here on the pivot? Here or I don't know. That's the issue. I don't know where's the stop loss. So then I don't know where's the target, where's the target? Okay, so we'll have to take 10 contracts again. If we stay in this range, we'll have to take on 10 contracts or 1 NQ if we want to risk 500, which probably will not last long. We will go here probably to add few risks to my position. So then we will have to go with maybe. So now we're going with 10 if we are in the same spot. Okay, okay. For quick reference, I need to do this. If we go, for example, let's say, okay, so this is definitely 10 contracts. If we go in here, 14, like here, if we are, for example, it's 60 times minus, so 8 contracts. If we here, it's 9 contracts. Okay, let's see. It's most likely going to go against, like, leave a wick right there. We still have 1 minute to show me what you do. That wick represents two things: is that there's no acceptance at the higher prices, or at the same time there could be the potential to just close all the shorts, and now we are looking for new buyers. So it's 30 seconds. We are still stop sell at 10. Buy limit sell at 10. Yeah, we're not coming down in 50. We're not breaking those in 15 seconds. So I'm thinking that, yeah, I might be. Also, there's one thing that I like to do sometimes is just get into the trade with a little bit early. If I see that my target to the downside will be hit earlier, for instance, actually what I think is that if we go here, we probably will get triggered even here. If we touch that, we go down, deeply down. We go through this. And my target is nice at, so yeah, let's see. Do I want to move it? Uh, Probabilistically, actually, it was a little bit too early. I think I mismanaged my trade this time. Yeah, I didn't like what I did. I didn't like what I did, sorry. By the way, what? It's 370? My entry was shame. That's a shame. I will get triggered into stop loss. That was too early. That's now I would pray for God's market just to hit my entry, my true entry, because it's under VWAP. It's just I'm ashamed of myself. I entered too early. That's what happened. It was no clear signal for me to enter this market yet. Should I close the position right now? Okay, gods of market are okay. Sheesh. That was a bit too much. Not like too much, but I made a mistake, trading mistake. I was a little bit too early on this one, and that's a shame. That's a shame. Let's see if we can hit the lows of the lows. Okay? Let's see if we can hit that. Let's see if we can move the stop loss. Let's see everything. Let's see if we can continue to the downside to these lows, which is a very, very super sexy target. This is what I can tell you. It looks like it could be truly a winner right there. I don't want this to be, I want this risk to be right here. 20, 27. Give me 27s. Okay? So I'm half the risk right here. If we continue, we have the momentum, we have the speed, we have everything we need. If we come back here up and over the VWAP from here, that is a wrong trade. That is what I can tell you. This would be a wrong trade. Okay, here's the pivot right there. Here's the first pivot, but we don't have any true level. We broke through 900s. We're obviously coming back through 900s. I have on 27 right here. That's a good, very good risk. I mean, so are we going to hit the lows of like there's a huge chance to do that. Do I want to move to the VWAP? Yes, to 17, please. Give me to 17 right now. And that's actually my entry. That's wow. This is 7. We don't want this to come back. Okay, let's do it 20, okay? Like here. Do we have still a momentum to the downside? Do we have it? And can we continue that? I would be amazed if we don't, because there's always actually lots of possibilities, but I would see why we are going down. I would see why we rejected that and why we are going down. Obviously, there's that pivot, right, which can hold and which cannot hold on the same time, which is fine. Yeah, the nice candle, nice green candle, and we are at 20. So we are, yeah, that's a good spot for me to be in the stop loss. If we come back from here, then we can break the other side, obviously. And do I want to at least now to go to break even? Since we had this flush right now, and can we continue to flush? Again, the same pivot, the same rejection of the pivot. If I would be entering here, I wouldn't still like to be. I would be like VWAP? Yeah, probably VWAP. On 18, 18 and a 18, 18 something. Yeah, it's just very tiny, very little risk still on, just for the wicks and bounces and stuff like that. Straight on view up. If we coming back to the view up, it's just a loss. But we are. I like the price movement right now. Okay, if we. Okay, I'm almost out. Break even. That's it. I'm moving here. It's oh wait. Uh, that's too much profits right now. I'm moving to oh 08, oh 09. This is oh 09. Yeah, exactly. My entry, my like entry, what it could be, and if that comes back to me, it's like 70% of my target. I just don't want this to be a loser from this point. And markets are unpredictable, and I'm happy with keeping to making it break even instead of watching it come back all the way and take my stop loss. And so, yeah, we are very close to my hit of my stop loss, and these huge wicks, like it yeah, we will have that problem of taking out my stops. I see that right now. But okay, that's okay. I can live with that. We made 70% of my target, and I'm okay with the break even right now. I don't want it to be a loser. 70% is a huge accomplishment, and I'm having like 10% of uh my it's a break even actually, but we have that because I entered very early, and that might have been my death row. But you know, also actually the price action is still presenting itself with the opportunity to. There was another wave from 900, so that's why I'm moving here. There was another come back and another wave back. So if we smash with this wave, we are good. If we are not, we're definitely coming back higher and higher and taking out my stop losses. So right now I'm in solid win. If that's like what 97, 900s, yeah, 900s. Even I would take that to 96, 86. 86. That's where I would be taking this actually. Because if we break that, we break definitely that and that, and it's just ridiculously will be. Can we, if we approach this level, what is the chance of this to be like a smash for that and smash through those? Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I'm probably going to get stopped out right there. And if we come back and take my target, that's not a big issue. But I know that was a second wave, and what happens most likely after the second wave, it's not sustainable, then we're coming back and taking out back to the range. So back to the range means back to the VWAP. That's what it means actually. And my VWAP is just there where I don't want it to be. We still have lots of the orders there. Okay, it's the third wave coming up. Is that true? Is that the third wave coming up? Well, with the third wave, we are definitely going to smash my target. I mean, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, bro. It's a matter of seconds when we are smashing that target. I'm not moving my stop loss yet because I see them lots of price action coming up. So I just, yeah, it's pretty pity if we come back from that. I don't want to put here because it's very obvious where the target is for the stop losses. I just want to be here on 80 of 95, right? This is exactly where I want to be. If we take out that high, it's obviously GG's for me. Mm, but we might continue to that. I just, it's the market. It's what it does. Sometimes it takes you out, it wicks you out. These days are actually quite quite reoccurring event for me to get like one tick in stop loss or few ticks away from take profit. It's these days somehow just happen like that very often, and yeah, I what can you do, man? What can you do? It's just the market. It behaves as it wants to behave. If it does that, it does that. I had like that's my target. That's my stop loss will be taken out soon, and there's nothing much I can do. It's just yeah. But that might turn around, at the same time. There's so many opportunities in the market. Yeah, you see the wick there, and it's pulling back hard. If there's another wave, we definitely don't want to be in that another wave. I want to take this profit with me back home. If there's another wave, we're coming back right there. It's just live where the live market comes to the live events, and the things that are happening here are not in my control, and I would like to see a pullback from this, but it's a stop loss. Okay, so you see, yeah, as I told, this is if I had there, then I here. But before that, after that, let's see if it comes back here and here and to the VWAP. It's okay. It's nice. It's a pretty nice trade. I think I managed it quite okay. Now it's really not a bearish candle. Like it's not closed yet, but it's not a bearish candle. It's not a bearish structure, you know? So I think I managed my trade well. I closed for a nice profit today. I think I did everything well. Let's see with our um, ES. You see. I'm fuck with the. I'm. Oh, I love this. I love this. Sometimes I love the way. Okay, look. Do we take, by the way, the second trade on NNQ for this? Nah, let's not take that. Let's wait a little bit. Now it's a choppy market. That's what I've like. It's back in the range, right? It's back in the range. It's like I mean, like there's a big chance we can do that, but let's wait a little bit, okay? I want to take this on ES. I want to take this trade on ES. And by that, I see what right now? It's the first candle, still the first candle, okay, for the school run. On ES, I would see a lovely short right here also. Or if we, for example, do this, I would see a lovely long to come back to this area. So, let's wait and see. We are 1 hour. That's a pretty doji candle, isn't it, huh? And okay, so yeah, I just wouldn't like to be in this trade and with this risk because no, I'm not taking this. I'm taking ES school run, and that's it. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, let's see, by the way, what kind of we have. We would be trading one lot, but you know what? One lot is not a lot. Jesus, come on, man. I probably won't go to micros in this time. And with what? With 10. Yeah, let's see how it goes because from now, I don't think I want to be with it's like 300 risk and I want to take it to 500. So if I want to take it to 500, I would have to take 10 plus 6, 16, 15 contracts from from this point of view. I would have to take 15, right? which is 15. Is that the number I'm writing on? If, for example, if I would have to do this, what would you do? No, you wouldn't do that. Okay. So what I would like, we are in the range, and this whole range is school run. So what I like from this, that my school run is on the edges of this range. What that means? That means if we break, and I would be putting my orders both ways. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that if we break, for example, this level and this is good level, and if we come back, like 100% sure that my trade didn't just didn't work. Okay, we're back in the range. But also what I'm like almost 100% sure that if we break, we maybe retest that, but there's a huge chance for it. There's huge like possibility of like that's a nice target. To the downside, obviously, we don't have anything particular planned for us, which would be 62, 62 again, magic number, right? 62, 62, which is which is what? Where? Here. Okay, let's and here and 60, 62. Am I? No, I'm not blind. 62. That's a quite a. Okay, it's a nice pivot, nice target, but it's quite far away. Like we would have to break all this and this. So yeah, I'm telling you, if we break this, we go there. If we break this, we go there. So that's a nice thing. I would even place my order right now without waiting for the 15 minutes when I think like that. But well, okay, it's just not yet sure. Not yet like no signal, no trade. Okay, just be patient. And yeah, I hope I will be able to put my order where I have to put it. Okay, let's make it like okay, the third candle of me. If that's lots of possibilities. The range is quite tight. I would like this to be more like in here and come back and then okay. In this instant, this 5 minutes, I would love to see that thing happening. Or you can just trade here right now, you know, and then break out. But you're probably making a bit of a higher high. Yeah, like what you're doing right now. So I'm probably we will have to switch to how many? 14 contracts. It's breaking. It's breaking. What are NQ's doing, by the way? NQ wants to go to the other side, right? That's obviously what it's doing. And when we break, we'll break for good. That's obviously what's gonna happen. And can I? Wow, that's a. Okay, let's put it like this and like this. So that's a nice structure for the school run. I can tell you that straight up. And still pushing up. Yeah, for those highs. Probably. Well, it's a weird market in a way, you know, because it doesn't break, it comes back here, and I'm in a loss for today. But yes, yes, on the other hand, I don't know. It looks much stronger than Uki. Uki? Yeah, it's enough, you know, bro. We can have such range, okay? That's what I'm comfortable right now with. That's okay with me, if it's okay with you, to stay in such range, which puts us on 40, so it's like 10 plus 2, 12 contracts. And we probably gonna go for another, so I can be on one ES or 10 MES. For now, it's 12 contracts. Okay. I just want to be in the position where I can. Okay, 2 minutes left, right? So, with that being said, 2 minutes left. On ES, I'm not taking any upfront trades or upfront positions because ES moves in a weird way. It doesn't fluctuate that much as NQ. And ES is actually turn on and leave it trade. After that, we might be checking out the MNQ, which wicked, which give us a huge school run range, a huge one. But that's perfectly normal with the S, right? So right now we are on 12, which puts us in a weird spot where okay, it's a weird position. Here would be at the top of the top would be 10, and here we have. Okay, it's still 1 minute, and if it's coming back to 1:10, I will have obviously been make one ES trade. Yep. Okay, let's make it one contract on this one. It's just so close to that, so I'm probably not even bothering with 11 contracts. I'm taking one contract. I hope there's no flush before it. Stop by. Okay, I'm putting it. Stop by. Yeah, exactly what I need. Good. There's no curve, no weird things happening. Like there's a bit of a liquidity injection, but the market is not really crazy about it. So what we have probably just a little bit down risk, which puts us on 440 risk, which would put me on 12 contracts probably if I would be full risk, right? So yes, one stop market buy. Okay. Let's see what NQ is doing. And NQ, I think I just want to take it on demo, you know, with how many? If we have on this one 250, so it's two contracts, two stupid contracts. Okay. I'm not like flexing, but I just want to see how would I control the NQ trade. You know what I mean? Is that possible to break down? Stop sell one contract. Is that possible to down for this not to continue to the upside? Where am I? Am I on this one? Okay, so with one eye I'm watching ES, and with another eye I'm watching NQ. Perfect. Yeah, I'm watching NQ on demo, and I'm probably getting into this trade right there. Because if we go hard, stop filled, 200, take profit right there. Oop. Oh boy, look at this profit target on that's that's a bit crazy. Okay, so I got triggered in. I still might maybe want to take one lot if it's okay right here, because then we have uh wait, what? Before that, I need to check. 70, 50. So here, I would take one in with me. But is it a change of structure? No, it's not change of structure. It's still just preparation for the upside. Okay? And the S is not triggered yet, which is fine. Which is fine. This is how I would manage my real trade, and I'm not ashamed of that because you see, this this boy is just it wants to be triggered in. It has a volatility, it has everything, and yeah. So I'm. Oh, what the fuck? I'm on. Oh, I lost 30 or something just because I've clicked. That is fucked up, man. I wanted to be in this, but oh, okay, so ah, let's see. Is that such a range day? Such a stupid range day for most of the day? Yes, will trigger me, definitely. Just so close to that, just a few ticks away. And I'm seeing like a little bit of indecision to everything, but it's just it doesn't seem that we are not gonna push up. It just well, yeah, if we continue in the range, that's another thing. But let's see. Okay, I want to put what we had today, just for a record. Did I make a trading mistake? Let's say. Let's see. Let's assess the situation. I okay, yes, got filled, which is fine. Oh, I need stop loss to put my stop loss right now. Where is it, by the way? Where is my stop loss? At exactly 87.50. 87.50. This is my risk. Okay, so we are having hard times on hitting through there, but if we break, where's my target, by the way? 15. But actually, if we break, okay, let's just put that there, you know. It's on 15. Okay, that's it. That's GG, boy. Now let's. You didn't take that. Oh boy, that's quite close. That was close. The thing is that we've been going up here strong, but now we are stalling a little bit. And that concerns me. That concerns me. It looks like he wants to drop. Okay, it doesn't look like this anymore. It definitely doesn't look this anymore. And also I got triggered into the second 5 minute break, which happened before school run. Okay, if we come back from this to this, then I'm not comfortable with taking one more contract right now. It just seems that like there's not enough of participants for the long, and we kind of bouncing in this weird range. Which is where I'm at right now also. Where's NQ? Show me NQ, show me ES. Yeah, it's not strong. It doesn't look strong. Which sucks a little bit. It just looks weak. Looks weak. Lots of orders getting filled there. Stop losses getting triggered. Is that the go before the up? Is that the wick before the continuation to the upside? Or we're just going to crash through everything? Because that looked like not good. Let's see what NQ does. It's a more lively market, and I think that ES is just following it somehow right now. Well, the ES is making me wonder what the hell is going on. Come back to the middle of the range, then I'm definitely wrong. Which is why I would probably right now want to move my stop. Maybe not yet. Let's see. Oh, that's a. I'm in a weird spot right now. What I'm thinking is, do I want to quit this trade? This is what I'm thinking. That this trade is not going well, and that I made a bad decision, and I don't want to still be in this trade. This is what I'm thinking, because it's a Friday. I already have some wins, but it's not my edge. It's not my setup. It's not my dream. You know that what VWAP? Is it a pivot? Like, is it the pivot that I want to be trailing my stop to right now? Like right now, is that the thing? Because if I would be here on the real trade, what I would do actually right now, where I would start to think, I would start thinking about moving my stop. If that goes, like there's not enough buyers by the looks of it, you know? It's just market is stalling at this position, and will we have a breakthrough? Like, and Q looks like it's coming back and it wants to hit those highs through this resistance. It looks like it wants to go through, but it's coming back here for the third time in a row, which puts me in a bit of a kind of, yeah, and you know it, okay, like, is it what we could see for a potential breakthrough here? Because then there's not a lot of things stopping me, which I like. And did I put a tick prop? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what I want to do now is I actually, yeah, this is where I'm moving my stop loss into profits, because not the profits, like to half of the risk. Because if that is again like a bigger wedging pattern, let's see if ES can break out of this range. Can ES just choo 6,300? Is that a good level for me? 63. And you see, it's just kind of, I don't know, like stalling a little bit. So before it goes, what I've seen with ES, that it likes to come back and take out the orders. I like where my stop loss is, and it's not like yet shown me that sign that it's through, you know? It's yet, I still think that we are kind of stupidly wedging, and that we can fake out and break out. This is why on ES, I don't want to move my stop loss yet. But on the other hand, on NQ, I don't see why I wouldn't move that. I'm not moving it to break even, obviously. But what I also am not doing is not okay. So is that it's a huge target, man. It's a very, very far target on ES because we have a super duper range. And is it possible today for go to another attempt of highs like this? Oh man, but we opened we are closing the gap, which would be here. We are entering the yesterday's value, so the best target would be probably here for me to take, which wouldn't be that bad probably. So you see, we are going through and we are not experiencing enough of momentum to the upside. You know, it just looks like so fucking slow. It's stalling, it's coming back, it's going up, it's still coming back. Is this a fake out breakout? That's the question. And that's the question if I want to see if that comes back again to here. What I don't want to see is coming back to here. It can be just below the VWAP. That what can happen. Maybe here, like here. I know yes can do a lot of things. Yes can do a lot of bad things. But I don't think that this is right still to, if that breaks there, maybe it's okay to move my stop loss to here. Damn, it's a slow trade, huh? And there will be so much resistance over here also, you know. Okay, I'm pretty sure I want to move my stop loss below this one because this is a breakout. If this is not a breakout and it will come back, then I don't know what the market's gonna do. I don't want this to be here. Okay, let's give it a room with hunt for stops because lots of stops been here will be here, right? Lots of stops will be here. So let's give it a bit of a room. Okay, and NQ is doing what in these days? Yeah, it's slowly grinding to the upside. And my target is this, to be fair with you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Also, NES is, I don't know if that is a real target. That's like a nice target, but okay, I'm honestly I'm getting a little bit tired at this point, and I don't know if my brain works good. If I would be still in the trade, I would definitely, like right here somewhere on 91. Is that like everybody would do? On 91. Where's my stop? 91. Thank you. So we are up right now, what? Few $100? My tar my target is huge. I mean, I 308 is what I would be, but let's see. With the yes, as they say, it's a stop loss or it's a take profit. There's no in between, which sucks. Oh my God, it's grinding so fucking slow right now. Is it like Friday and we will not be able to go through those levels? That's also a possibility because it's so freaking slow. It's almost 1 hour past the open and there's so little things going on. Wait, boom, boom, boom. Is it possible to go there even? To grind that up? Well, from yesterday's view, yeah, it's possible. From today's view, yeah, it's possible. Before that, we're gonna have some slippage to the downside. Okay. Mm. It would be so satisfying to see the take profit on ES. You cannot imagine. I'm glad I lowered my exposure right now, and I think that exposure is quite well managed. It's not some kind of shitty ass, but it's good, 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 good. I would not have taken, by the way, the second break because of one reason. That wick and also the speed at which we came showed me that there's lots of momentum, but since we are coming to the resistance area previous, I'm not comfortable on taking those because there might be lots of, you know what I mean? So I think if I took the school run on NQ, that's a much more realistic trade, even with my own money. Now we're on a good pivot. Still grinding up, but we are doing it so slow that there's a big chance that we're gonna have a flush to the downside. And I don't know when this flush is gonna happen. So if it happens like right here, my stop loss will be taken out. If the grind to the upside still continues like right now, do I want to move my stop loss on yes? Actually, do I want to make it break even? No. Do I want to make it like this? Like like this. Because if that goes there, that's definitely gonna touch that. It's 94. Let's see what we have at 94. Oh, 94 is not, it's a good target. Oh, yeah, yeah. If that takes out this, it's definitely taking out this and this. It's just, yeah. I would take, I would bet on this target if we're still going like this. Do I want to break even actually right here? Let's wait a little bit. Oh boy, this is rough, tough, rough. Now we have like almost half of my target is reached, and I'm having doubts about reaching my full target, which is bad. But I know that there's a 50% of the chance that my target will be reached. So why should I take that on a 50%? I'm just moving my risk, okay? I'm just adjusting my risk. I don't want to add, I don't want to exit. I just trailing my stop. Jesus, it's so freaking slow. I haven't seen for a while such a slow market. Also, it's when we will have this injection of liquidity. When will it be? At in 7 minutes? Will that break everything for me? Will that ruin all the experience for me? Will that take out my orders, targets, everything? That is a question. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my. Yeah, it's grinding so slowly. NQ would have reached my almost target of this if I would have taken this break. As they say, whichever comes first. But, yep, that's the right thing to do. No hesitation, no doubt about it. Because it's yeah, it just doesn't look very sustainable market, you know. 23,000s. 23,000s. And on this one, we came through this one and we're going still up. It's okay. Okay. Can we reach something good like, from the structural point? I don't see why we should be there. I don't see it. What I see is 308s. Is that what it's the only thing I see right now? It's 308s. We have 5 minutes till the that I'm not moving. I have one, but if that goes, by the way, it's still, yeah. Okay, I have 50% chance of hitting my one-to-one risk to reward. I don't care about the structure. I don't care about anything. It's just a freaking game of probabilities. So, boy, relax, take it easy. Just do this statistical thing. When it reaches that target, I'm moving to break even, and that's it. That's all I need. It's good structure. It's good, like, if that hits 50%, should I move? No, I should. It's already there somewhere, okay? That is 50. It will, if that hits 308, which is like coming soon to that, 308, 4 points left. 4 points left, okay? If that hits there, I'm going to move to break even. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Does it look like it's gonna hit that? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Do I wanna move my stop loss right now? No, I don't. What I wanna do on NQ, I wanna move my stop loss to break even. I know I'm trailing it. I know I'm giving it a lot of, like, not a lot of room. But let's just see this grind, this slow, pathetic grind. Let's see what happens in 4 minutes, in 3 minutes. I'm just curious. Is it going to get like all the orders above smashed, or are we gonna get the good old fashioned flush to the downside because the market is so intense of going up that it wants to drop down instantly? I'm trailing my NQ a little bit much closer than on ES right now. ES has a bigger, uh, bigger, how to say, more room for fluctuations than the ES, than the NQ, because ES doesn't move that fast, and also it doesn't move that much, and my stop loss is quite far away. Do I want it to break even? That's the question. Okay, let's wait another 2 minutes, okay? CNQ is moving up. I still want to take out this, like, there's a lot of money in it, you know? I would be, okay, whatever. Just follow your strategy, follow your rules, okay? Just follow it. I'm waiting for target to be taken out. That's it. That's all I do. I'm trailing my stop like that. Why would I do that? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't change anything. Those 15 bucks don't change my life. It might change the way the market behaves, you know. So let's see. 1 minute left. Can we have that boost, magical boost to the upside? I'm waiting, just something's gonna happen, but I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Before that, we had lots of pivots right there, right there, right there. We, we, we. Yep, that's the best thing I can do, I think. I think it's a wise choice. I think it's a wise choice because obviously it would be wiser just to take out right now, not wait for the flush to the downside. But let's just wait a little bit, okay? There's lots of times where market gave me chills and thrills, but would I be more devastated if that touches that when I have half of profits? Yeah, I think so. Okay, now let's see. That's not bullish. That's not bullish at all on NQ. There's still like a leg to the upside, maybe, but NQ's a little bit frustrated right there. It looks. Well, we are leaving NQ like that, definitely. What we have here, we have 300. 300 is a big target to come back. 97s. 97, is that where I am? Yeah, so this is where I am. So if that comes back here, takes out all those things. So I'm pretty comfortable with that. With taking that kind of loss for break even, would I want to make it on this one? Maybe not yet, because it's this level is a big temptation. Like here, come back, grab that, go there, and etc. So, but also just 315. Oh my God, it's such a far away target, to be fair with you. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I actually wanna do this right now. I feel like this is a pivot. If we break to the upside, I'm moving this without hesitation. Because like if we come back there, there's this change of structure, definitely. And I think we took out some orders that we wanted to take out at this level. So 3,000 would be also just a close target to hit. Mm, I mean, if we, yeah, I'm talking myself into this trade right now, to this taking this position of this actually, just like to the tick. Yeah, this is where I'm thinking that if the market comes back to here, it might definitely come back to here. And if it comes back to here, it might go back to the VWAP, that indicating that this is a very, very like still a range day, and this is the high of the range. But if we want to go through there, we have to break through and go to the upside. Let's see what NQ is doing right now. NQ is also making another pivot point for me to move my stop loss, because if we break here, we are definitely breaking out down to those targets. And this is the right spot for me to make a decision right now. Just to, I think, yeah, I think I'm very, very, it's good. It's good. It's all good. I'm giving it space for the upside, but I'm also protecting my wins for a big, huge target. I mean, third of my overall target in this slow market where there is lots of possibility. Then some kind of a guy just comes in and smashes everything. Like, look at the volume. We are not experiencing a lot of volume. Like, considering what these days were, we are like, okay, the first hour is two-thirds of volume, and when we didn't have volume, okay, we on no volume came up. Okay, that's a different story. But what I'm seeing is right here, we don't have any volume, we don't have any momentum. So anybody can come to the market and just smash it down, which is like two. What is MES? Okay, let's check that one. It's two. This kind of, okay. One. It's a different story. Now we had 20. We like we're experiencing big volume in the beginning, but right now it's just drying out. You know what I mean? When the volume is drying out on the upside, what does it basically mean? It means that we are stalling the action. We don't find any other buyers, and the buyers are not present in this moment. So what happens on these occasions is that when the buyers are not present, there might one big seller come up to all of this and smash it down, right? So I want to see the hit of the highs on NQ as far as we are going here on ES. And this is the pivot right there. This is pivot where I'm comfortable of taking this profit home. Right now we are unrealized, realized. Everything is looking very sexy indeed, but we have still some targets to hit the break and etc. If we coming back here, I don't wanna to move my stop loss, because I either wanna take my profit, or either I wanna leave this, because there's a big chance that we're gonna fluctuate before hitting these levels. Or if we just going through there, we are going just go there through that, and no hesitation, no other things. So this is the hard trade. This is a long trade I'm taking. And on NQ, I'm not seeing any bullish movement right now. And OES is dropping with some brutal movement still. Well, NQ is holding up, but it's holding up hard. 23,000 is the pivot point, or we will break for 2350. That is the question of the day, and I'm getting psycho. Oh, and my target of 1 to 1 with a 5 minute break is hit, which is perfect in the sense that I didn't take that trade. Nice. Still, we are going to yeah, this is my target, by the way. The we are definitely going to hit this stop loss at any given moment. I just wanna see if I can extract more and more and more. Okay, I just wanna see if we can have to, if we can move it more and more to more profits, right? This is just wanna see. So we're hitting the target of half of my profits, half of my take profit, which is is this trade going? So I cannot leave this trade. You know what I mean? If I would leave it, I would be jeopardizing my everything. I would be my stop loss would be here, and I think that it's not right. I don't think it's right, and the action is stalling. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Well, oh my god, on NQ it's so stalling. It's just freaking going. Wow, that's so slow, my friend. My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that. He tells me every day. 23,000. Is that the pivot point that we're gonna turn around? Is that a pivot point or we pivot point or are we gonna break it to the upside? That's the question. That is the question of the day, of the day, of the day. Like a good trader, would I wanna just close my trade right now or not? I'm experiencing some movement to the downside. I'm experiencing some more volume entering the participation, and this downside is going to get it. I don't like this because there's momentum happening and going on to the downside. But okay, NQ is still holding. NQ is still holding. ES is still holding. And no, I'm gonna close this trade. Okay, and I'm gonna close that. That's it. Uh, no matter what happens right now after that, I think I've spent lots of mental effort for managing my trade, and I think that the market shows me that it's stalling so much that I cannot even imagine how much it's stalling. And by any means, like my target on ES is so far away and the market is stalling so badly that I think that I don't want to take this anymore, you know? I know I like this day I think that is a good decision. I don't know the outcome. I don't care about the outcome, okay? I care about my mental capacity. I've been in this trade for like 40 minutes right now. Like 40 freaking minutes. Let's see what how long did that take? Ah, wait, what? Where is this train? Trades. Okay. Um, what? Wait, what? Where is this? Why I don't? What? Why I don't see that? See the time? Just saying. What? Why don't I see the time? Oh, I see. It's for a half an hour, 30 minutes trade. 32 minutes. Okay, so I'm a bit exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. If I would have to choose to leave that trade on with the break even, I wouldn't. Because I don't see how it's working out. I don't feel this trade, you know? I don't like the targets are too huge. The pivot points are there. It's a Friday. It's 1 hour into the trading. The most of liquidity is gone. Right now we're struggling, just fucking struggling to reach any further and any more bigger levels. We're struggling on that. So I made a decision to close this trade. First of all, to protect my mental capital. Second of all, to be in the profits. Third of all, of my gut feeling. I don't know. Just a gut feeling. I know, like there's a big chance for me to screw up my statistics and shit like that. There's a big chance for that. But from now on, what I see, it's just that I don't want to be in the straight anymore. And I saw the on NQ actually, the more speed, more momentum coming up. And that momentum indicated me that, there's something going on in the markets. And that momentum is on the red candle, not on the green candle. And that indicates a lot of times that the market is shifting the structure. And what happened? It did, like there's a big chance obviously we gonna just, come back around and things like that, but I think I managed it well. And I'm fucking exhausted. I have to close that. Thank you for being, by the way, look, ka-ching. I'm not taking any trades there. Thank you. And what's the PNL on demo account? $100. Perfect. By risking 200, I have half of my risk. Perfection.